restrictions. Tell sugar. You suggest to dance away out of our constriction. Gonna be freaking up and down the hang up alleyway. With the groove I only got, we shall all be moved. Ready or not, here we come. Getting down on the one which we believe. Can I get it on my foot? I'm gonna sound what the yeah, buddy. I have to admit, I'm kind of amateur of doing live streams on my own, but I'm just jumping out here for a moment to let you know that I have a new channel. Those of you who have seen the Disinterested Observer video, yes, I am so serious that my commentary is going to be on a new channel altogether. So check out the Disinterested Observer, and the profile picture is Cerberus. All right. Thanks for stopping by, sweet Padre. I appreciate it. I don't know what's up with my camera. It just does not want to cooperate. Figures. Gonna be grooving up and down, hang up alleyway. Move our only guy. We shall all be moved. Okay. I'm trying to way down and get the camera to come on. Here's my chance to get my way out of my constriction. Don't tell me now. Do you promise to fall? Nothing but the phone. One nation under a roof. Getting down just for the fun of it. One nation and we're on the move. Make a drop of time. Alrighty. So I had a little issues getting my first video going, but I managed to get it to upload. My phone is in bad shape, but I have other things that deserve money more than a new phone. So I'm only jumping out here to talk about the new channel because we must learn and grow. So I am doing that. I am doing a lot more live streams. And I've started my commentary. Let's see now. Okay, a list is coming up. Yeah, it didn't work. All right, thank you, MGTOW Live. I hope I say something of interest. And just for you brothers, I'm going to let you know that I am going to make a special presentation on the Disinterested Observer channel, where I will be discussing Kamala Harris. And I don't want to give anything else away because it's going to take a little time to do, but I think you will find out that it was worth the wait. I know, shameless self-promotion. But that's what you have to do, brothers, because you are men, and remember, you walked away from a toxic culture. You have to build a new reality from the ashes of your old one, but you can do it because you're a man, and that's what men do. Now I have much less stuff than I used to. In fact, I pretty much have it in two big piles outside in the yard. But most of that is going to go away. You're absolutely right, MGTOW Life. Just like you, I do hope Kamala Harris doesn't become a vice president. One question does the mind. Is it Hillary approved? Oh my goodness! Holy crap! Shizzle, Duality Reality, greetings! I have to apologize for no picture, but those of you who know what I look like might think it's an improvement. Yes, MGTOW Life, I do still have my RV. The problem is Boise is growing so quickly that it is very difficult to find storage or RV space. But I'm not going to let that stop me. You always have options. And that's an important thing to remember, brothers. Now that you have walked away from a toxic culture, you have options. You don't have to grind every day and then come home to a lazy wife who spent the whole day eating bonbons and watching Maury. That's right, a MGTOW man always has options. And I shouldn't be surprised anymore because I've said it in another video that your red pill journey isn't a climb to a mountain peak, continue to march. And it's not always a fun journey. Red pill rage is always there in the background. as I said in one video, rage is on one shoulder and temptation is on the other. So one of them is always there, ready to attack you at a moment of weakness. But as a blue-pilled man of wisdom and action, you have an advantage. Your logic allows you to overcome instinct and emotion, so you can become a bona fide badass motherfucker. Oh, absolutely, MGTOW life. The first year of the journey with the blinders off is the hardest. Yes, because as I see to deal with, but I'll admit, I'm going to do my own little sidestep around that situation. But that is, oh, that's something that I'm going to devote a video to in the future. I don't need to get into that now. So, oh, thank you, Sizzle. I appreciate those kind words. So, while I'm more or less on the subject, let's her getting it broke off in her ass was enjoyable. And we know she brought it on herself. But I am quite frankly surprised. Even people who we know have better things to do are talking about it. Even Sunrise Hoodie did a video today on it. And one of my Red Pill friends on Facebook says the reaction that he has seen from men is almost universally red pilled. So it kind of makes me smile because there could be more people than we know. Of course, that is true because we can't jump out in public like the feminists and say anything we want and get a free pass. We're telling the truth and we're under constant harassment. And I got a feeling that none of us are going to be around on YouTube by the time election day gets here. And I don't know if my measly 600 subscriber channel is going to poke the bear enough to provoke this avalanche, but I don't care because I'm an oldie and it ain't going to be an easy task, so you better pack a lunch and order a pizza. Now, I'm planning to go tomorrow to a meeting of like-minded patriots, and I urge you to check it out. It is called People's Rights. And you can, when you sign up, you are in telephone contact by text with like-minded people in your area. And I have to admit, I was so anxious to go see these fellow patriots that I went there tonight. I was like, where is everybody? I couldn't find anyone. Turns out the meeting is tomorrow. So I'm going to have to calm down a little bit. but that's no problem. I plan to do a video from there, and I will let you know what is happening. Ah, there we go. So, brothers, I'm glad I got a few of you to show up and say hi. I am really impressed. Please comment if you want me to talk about something. For me, I'm just happy to be a red pill man of wisdom and action. Constitutional rights or birthrights? Hmm. Are you referring to the phrase in the Constitution that all men are created equal, endowed by their creator with unalienable rights? Ooh, I'll be able to talk when I get the knot out of my tongue. It's a toughie. You know, the American experiment was unique because it was the first time where people actually sought to place limits on the authority and reach of government right from the jump. Every other culture has been someone either giving people the pimp hand and saying, I'm the man, and if you don't agree with me, I'll double tap you, or people using useful idiots to clear out the bad guy. And that pisses off our enemies tremendously. The Constitution is supporting us remaining being slaves. Well, the Constitution itself, I don't think says that. Now, I would say that you're referring to as far as birthrights being anarchy. I'm not sure. You know, a coming of were actually supported by the Russians. Things like the nuclear movement in Europe, that was all supported by Russia. And there's rumors that Russia supports the protest against fracking. So who knows? But of course, if I was the man, I would, just like getting together with a meatbag woman, getting into foreign entanglements will only bring you misery. Those of us who are students of history can there there was a huge web of relationships, and we know it. You know that we know who the big players were that was in play there. And once Archduke Ferdinand was assassinated, they pulled the chocks off that locomotive, and it was going no matter what. And in fact, things like the Schlieffen Plan depended on precise timing to move troops. And I tell you, it was a close thing. The the few German divisions that were sent to the east to fight the Russians, they achieved a great tactical victory, but all in all, it didn't really help because even after Russia was defeated, Germany, they shipped the troops back to the west, but it was too late. If they had been in the right place at the right time, things in Europe would look a whole lot different. Now, I have another subject I want to bring up, and that is a mask. There are circumstances where I would wear one because I have educated myself. But because I've educated myself, I know that a mask is not going to stop a virus. You need a full hazmat. You ever see a 64-year-old man throw a hissy fit? It's like the meme says, ask me to put on a mask one more time. I and women voting, I don't even want to go there. TFM has done a much better job than me in discussing that, so I don't want to inadequately steal his thunder. You plan. So I've got my act all set. And yes, MGTOW thread, the Bill of Rights has been tainted, but we can fight back. On Facebook, and there I got into the habit of posting pictures of myself without a mask, standing right next to a mask required sign. F your mask. Now, if I was sick and I was coughing something up, well, I don't want to cough on other people and get them sick. So, in that situation, I would wear a mask because I'm considerate.